Get ready to step up for mental health. NAMI Louisville is leading the charge with free programs, powerful community events, and their upcoming Step Forward Walk aimed to breaking the stigma and building support. They have so many wonderful opportunities, and here to tell us a little bit more about all of them, all their wonderful events that are coming up and their programs is Nancy Brooks. So great to see you again.
Hello, great to see you too.
There is just so much happening over at NAMI Louisville. You have come on our show time and time again, but those who aren't familiar, tell us a little bit about your mission.
Well, our mission is really to wrap services around families and individuals who are dealing with mental health conditions. That's everything from programs we provide like education classes, support groups, suicide prevention training, and many other youth-oriented programs, to making sure that if there's a different resource in the community they need, we can be the liaison for them. Make sure they're getting all the help they need.
Well, and you know, back to school season is at its height right now. So many kids are already back in school. So I think now is definitely a good time to start those conversations with those kids, because not only do you serve adults, but you also serve kids too.
That's correct. And one of the reasons is that a few years back we had developed a youth advisory council, bringing youth from middle schools and high schools around the community to help us identify ways to support youth. Why? Because it's the second leading cause of death is suicide for young people, and we have to change that statistic. So we're bringing the wellness wheels to schools and community events this year. It's a renovated bus that will provide all sorts of fantastic resources and engagement activities for young people. When we go to an event, it may also be focusing on looking at getting parents and caregivers to come around and learn a little bit more as well. So, yeah, we're excited.
Well, when we were looking at pictures of this, of the wellness wheels right now, you really converted this so you can really take these programs to those who need it most.
Taking it to the street, that's right.
And so you mentioned that suicide is the second leading cause of death, which is just, it sends chills down my back because that is so staggering. So what are some of those ways that you are talking about suicide prevention?
Well, for one, we do a program that I dove into a few years back with the Louisville Health Advisory Board, which was out of Humana at the time, to reduce suicide in Louisville. It's called QPR, Suicide Prevention Training, and that stands for Question, Persuade, Refer. Okay. But the real goal here is getting people talking. You know, we're often afraid of those conversations. They feel uncomfortable to us, but to someone who's hurting, they want to be heard. And many times if you can get them past that first thought of attempt, that's the only time they have those thoughts and feelings. So we're a team, we're a family when it comes to that. We need to talk to each other. Absolutely,
and so talking is certainly the first step. But let's go down a little bit further, that QPR training. So what does that really look like?
It's an hour-long training. We provide them for free. We can do them online, so people could just sign up and take our online courses, or they can come to us and say, our office would really like to have a 30-person session, and we'll come to you and provide that same training. We're preparing the first time that we've ever done one of these, more or less a remote training for a large group, but it's pretty exciting because it's out of a headquarters out of Milwaukee, so with a local affiliate here in our community. So
okay, gotcha.
Exciting, yeah.
And something else that you also do is stigma-free workplace training too.
Yes, yes. The stigma-free workplace training is similar, except it's based on the needs of the partner. So if someone comes to us and says, you know, we're finding there's a lot of anxiety in our workplace, those sorts of presentations are tailor-made to suit that partner's needs. I'll be providing one next week for the city that's self-care burnout and compassion fatigue. So especially for those people who are working in a field where perhaps, or working with a loved one where perhaps sometimes they just want to escape on their own.
Yeah.
We'll teach them some tools on how to do that, even if it's just imaginary or in the moment.
So that is certainly so helpful. And so you really want to get the word out about NAMI. So you do this annual mental health walk. It's in September.
Yes.
So tell us, you know, how did that kind of came about and how people can get involved in that?
Well, NAMI Walks are a thing across the nation. There's 600 affiliates of NAMI.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, there's multiple affiliates in our state, as well as other states, and the national headquarters is in Washington, D.C. area. So we've been doing it for a long time. Why do we do it? Because we want to bring opportunities for families and individuals who might be in need of services and resources, a one-stop stop. So we are going to have all the community partners out there tabling and providing information about their resources. The walk is 1.5 miles. It's down at Waterfront Park
really easy.
on September 13th, and it's just a lovely, fun time. You know, depending on the weather, it's a perfect day.
Well, fingers crossed.
That's right.
Hopefully we're going to be a little bit cooler temperatures by then. But if people are just interested, either signing up for the walk, maybe just learning a little bit more about what you do, what's the best place to go to learn more?
Go to NAMILouisville.org. Everything is on there. We do have a specific website for the walk, so people can get more information on that as soon as they hit that link to go to the walk. The same with everything else. If you want to sign up for QPR suicide prevention training, there's a link for that. If you're looking for a support group, there's a link for that. You need to talk to someone at the staff, you know, you can comment and ask for that, and we'll get back to you right away. So
making it really easy to get all of those resources.
We're trying.
Nancy, it's always so great to catch up with you. Thank you so much for stopping by today.
Well, thank you for having me.
All right. So again, all you have to do is go over to NAMILouisville.org to learn more.